use them, and you are certain that your son, if he's taking them, he will go to the bad websites. You are certain. And he keeps asking, no, 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 no. To save him. And one time he will go to his mother and cry, my mom, everybody has it, all my friends, they have it, I have no laptop, I have nothing. And the mother will come to you. And because most of the parents, the fathers are scared of their wives, and that's the strong power, he came through strong power. He said, okay, you want me to buy for it? Yes. All right. Because if you don't buy it, she will make you in trouble. She will make your life hell. Okay, you're gonna write a letter, she will not see it, and say, I know why I don't want to buy this for my son. Because I know he will look at these things. And that's why I don't want him to see these things. That's why I don't want to buy this. You just 2 lines or 3 lines, and you put it in envelope, you glue it, give it to her. She doesn't know what you tell her. When I tell you open it, you open it. You didn't buy nothing. She said, what is it? You just keep it. You have it. When I tell you open it, you open it. That's it. That's it. That's it. She will keep it. You will buy the laptop. You will place it in his room, sunroom. You may place camera. He may not see it. And you connect it to your room, to your laptop or whatever. 2 o'clock in the morning, you work, turn on your laptop, you will see him exactly what you're worried about, doing exactly the same thing. Camera is plugged in a way that look at his laptop. Then you wake her up.
Or you can put a parental control.
Hey, you wake her up. Why you are giving at this time? Blah, blah, blah. What is the letter I give you? It's here. Okay, open it. Before she will open it, look at the screen of my laptop. She will, astaghfirullah, astaghfirullah, a'udhu billahi astaghfirullah, astaghfirullah. Okay, read the letter. That's why I don't want to buy it for him. I don't want to buy it for him, because I knew that he would do this and this and this. When you wrote this, no one knows what you wrote, but you know your son better than anybody else. And it happens exactly as your expectation. So what will happen after that? The accountability. Because maybe he promised he will not use it in the wrong things. Maybe he promised to you. Before you buy it, okay, promise me that you use it just in good things. Yes. And maybe he will swear, Ibra, wallahi, Baba, I will. And after that, exactly what you were expecting. You understand what I'm saying? That's very clear. Okay? والحمد لله تملأ الميزان. الحمد لله. Tell me how many favors and bounties Allah is blessing you with.
You can't count.
Countless. Therefore, you cannot praise Him for each one of them. Right? It's impossible. It's impossible. So how you can praise Him as He deserves for all these bounties and favors, and you will not be accountable about it during the day of judgment. How you can do that? Because Allah is so merciful. Choosing the Arabic language to carry the last message is part of His mercy. Is part of His mercy. Someone can say, how come? How come? Because this al in alhamdu, al in alhamdu, because al in Arabic has too many meanings. In English, THE, definite article and finish. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. In Arabic, it's different. You have too many examples of al, or meanings of al. I will talk about the one I need today, because the session of today is not about al as itself. Even al, it needs really another session by itself. With the meaning of al in Arabic. Al in الحمد is called الاستغراقية. الاستغراقية لأنها تستغرق كل أنواع الحمد. It includes all types of hamd. That al. Alhamdulillah, you add to it al, and you are talking about praising Allah of all bounties and the countless favors and bounties that He blessed you with. Yes, yes. You have to say Alhamdulillah because He told us to say just Alhamdulillah and you are done. You understand? There is another hamd because of the hamd.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? Another hamd because of the hamd.
To give thanks for us.
For,
give us the chance
yeah.
to say.
Alhamdulillah الذي علمنا أن نقول الحمد لله ورد بذلك ورضي بذلك. Alhamdulillah. Otherwise we will be in trouble. We will be in trouble if he said, well, you have to praise me as much as I bless you with my favors and bounties. I didn't tell you to pay me, but at least praise.
Right.
We will be in trouble. You will never finish it. It's more than the breath. The breath we are breathing is more. The blessing is more than that. Because the breath itself, each breath is blessing. So, if you keep saying Alhamdulillah as you breathe, you are just responding for the breath. What about the other one? You don't have just the breath in your right. And when you start knowing to praise, what is before that? Where is the word before? You never finish. You understand what I'm saying? Because you start understanding to praise Allah maybe at the age of 20 or more than that. You were living before and you was breathing before. What is the hamd for that? You can never bring it back because you don't have no time. You have to praise for the breath that you still have until you die. So there is no time to praise Him for other things, which are really again countless and countless and countless and countless. They say Alhamdulillah. The only language that has too many meanings of al, and one of them is al, which is istighraq, that can encompasses or includes all what you need. An infinite number. Alhamdulillah. That's why he said, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is talking through the tongue of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. When the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam means wahi also. So sunnah, the authentic sunnah is revelation. Authentic sunnah is revelation. When he said, Alhamdulillah, تملأ الميزان, because of that al is responding to all type of hamd, or all types of hamd. So automatically it will fill out the mizan, because it's an infinite. Just because of al. If you say just one type, hey, subhanallah, walhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah تملأ الميزان وسبحان الله والله أكبر ولا إله إلا الله تملأ ما بين السماء والأرض. تملأ ما بين السماء والأرض. Subhanallah. What does Subhanallah mean? What does it mean? I explained it one time or a couple of times. When you say Subhanallah, what do you mean by that? If you look at the English translation, it will be glory. If they are saying praise, they are mistaken, because praise goes for hamd, and Subhana is glory. Okay, what do you mean by glory? What does it mean? There is no explanation. They will say, well, greeting Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, making hamd, making praising Allah. They will try to help themselves by bringing something which is really, they are just very close. They are not really the meaning of it. Subhanallah.
Only in Arabic.
Arabic you will say tanzih, but still you have to tell me what does tanzih mean. تنزيه. تنزه الله عن النقائص. تنزه الله عن النقائص. طيب ما معنى التنزيه؟ يعني ترفع الله سبحانه وتعالى عن النقائص. You can say that. But in Arabic, when you say Subhanallah, it means أؤمن, I believe, أؤمن أن الله سبحانه وتعالى, that Allah سبحانه وتعالى ليس كمثله شيء. There is nothing similar to him, nothing looks like him in at least three things. In his own self, in his that, in his own self, in his deeds, in his af'al, in his aqwal, in his saying, in aqwal, in his sifat, attributes. So that in his own self, af'al, deeds, aqwal, saying, attributes. You have four there. You believe that nothing looks like him in these four things, major one. So instead of saying all that, you say Subhanallah. Yes. Whenever you see Subhanallah in the Quran, what is after that is something amazing, something astonishing. Did you hear what I was saying there, or you don't hear there?
No.
What I defined Subhanallah. I defined Subhanallah.
Subhanallah.
I said لما نقول سبحان الله يعني كأنك تقول أؤمن بأن الله سبحانه وتعالى ليس كمثله شيء في ذاته وأفعاله وأقواله وصفاته. بدل قول هذه الأمور كلها نكتفي سبحان الله. Good enough, subhanallah. And anytime you see subhanallah in the Quran, whatever coming after that is something astonishing and amazing, something beyond the ability of the aql. And I explained during, if you remember, during the Isra al-Mi'raj in Rajab, because most of the scholars, they are saying night of 27 Rajab. They don't agree in everything all the time. Always disagreement, but in this case, majority of them, they are saying night of 27 Rajab. It doesn't matter which time. What is important is to learn from it and the wisdom behind it. That's what is important. But the time, exactly the time, it's not really important. So I approached it when I was talking about Isra and Mi'raj, and I was based on Surah Al-Isra. Surah Al-Isra, it started by that, by saying أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن سبحان الذي أسرى بعبده ليلا من المسجد الحرام إلى المسجد الأقصى الذي باركنا حوله لنريه من آياتنا إنه السميع البصير. One verse talking about Isra in the whole surah. And surah, mashallah, is so long. Only one verse. The first one. And it took its name from the first one. Especially that surah, it has two names. It has Surah Al-Isra, and it has also Surah Bani Israel. Surah Al-Isra, Surah Bani Israel. Because after that, Allah will start talking about Musa alayhi salam. وآتينا موسى الكتاب وجعلناه هدى لبني إسرائيل. That's what I'm saying. ألا تتخذوا من دوني وكيلا ذرية من حملنا مع نوح إنه كان عبدا شكورا. And so on. Now, when he said Subhana in the beginning, and you know what does Subhana mean, because you are the one who are reading it, and say Subhana. When you say Subhana, it means that you say Allah, nothing looks like him in his death, in his deeds, in his saying, in his attributes, sifat. When he will tell you, I took my worshipper from Mecca to Quds and from Quds to beyond the heavens, that's my deen. Do you have a problem with it?
Subhanallah.
You say, no, I just said Subhanallah because I know no one can do something similar.
Subhanallah.
Finish. You are responding to yourself. You understand what I'm saying? So when you say Subhana, what is after that? You know that no one can do something similar, but Allah can do it. The only one. Oh, that's why he already says, Subhana. So anytime you have Subhana, whatever will come after that is amazing. Is amazing. I will pick up another verse that has Subhana in Surah Yasin, because Surah Yasin, most of the people are memorizing it. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم سبحان الذي خلق الأزواج كلها مما تنبت الأرض ومن أنفسهم ومما لا يعلمون. سبحان الذي خلق الأزواج كلها. أزواج الإنسان هو الرجل وزوجه أو زوجه. الرجل وزوجه. المرأة زوج والرجل زوج. Okay. حيوان male and female.
Yeah.
نبات male and female. Even some exception of some type of plants, they may have male and female in one plant, in the same plant. They may have that, but still you have male and female. Even in electricity you have positive and negative charges. The electricity doesn't live, doesn't obey to the definition of life, but still you have positive and negative charges. And that's why I said سبحان الذي خلق الأزواج كلها مما تنبت الأرض, from whatever is coming from the earth, ومن أنفسهم, as mankind, ومما لا يعلمون.
Okay.
Too many other male and female that you don't know.
Yeah.
Open for research.
Yes. Wallahi, that's what I was about to say. Open for research. The ilm. وقل رب زدني علما. And whatever you have, you still وما أوتيتم من العلم إلا قليلا. You see this تحدي. وقل رب زدني علما. And when you think you are mastering everything, Allah will respond to you, say وما أوتيتم من العلم إلا قليلا. Countless in the ocean, countless in the land, there. Countless, we don't know everything. Then Allah said, وَمَا لَا تَعْلَمُونَ, some other that we don't really know. Maybe they are not even in the earth, nor in its land, nor in its water, nor in its air.
Yeah.
Some other lives with other dimensions. Dimensions that you cannot see. They are unseen for you. وَمِمَّا لَا يَعْلَمُونَ. You understand what I'm saying? The language I'm saying, dimension. You have the dimension in vectorial space. 2 dimension, 3 dimension, 4 dimension. Do you know what I'm talking about? Vectorial space in mathematics. Inshallah, maybe certain time we talked about it. There are some spaces with dimensions. For example, if you talk about segment is dimension 1. Surfaces, dimension 2. That's why you have the axis.
Got you.
That's why you have the axis.
X, Y, Z.
Yeah, that's why, that's for surfaces. Volume, you need 3 axes.
Yeah.
Volume, because you have the length, you have the width, and you have the height.
Fine.
Shape, it has size, it has shape, volume. You understand? And you go with dimensions, dimension 4, dimension 5. As you go up, above, you are making it more harder. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
There are some dimensions you cannot see. Some dimensions, some spaces you cannot see. Beyond the ability of our eyes. Allahu Akbar. So, I'm just